this next question, we have a discrete random variable x has the following distribution given in a table. Very common type of question. Okay, so for these distributions, all the probabilities have to add up to 1. That's a key feature because that's like 100%. All the probabilities have to add up to 100%. So that means 0.41 plus k minus 0.28 plus this plus the last one has to be equal to 1. Okay, so we have only one k squared term, and we have one k term, and then these decimals here, they add up to 0.88 equals 1. And then we're going to subtract 1 from both sides. And to make it look like the question, we just multiply by -1. So we get k squared minus k plus 0.12 equals 0. Part B is simply find the value of k, giving a reason for your answer. So quadratic typically gives you 2 answers, so perhaps one of them doesn't work, so we have to give a reason why. So you can solve this with a quadratic formula. I think you can even solve it by factoring, but that's a little bit complicated. Or you can solve it by graphing. So I'm going to graph the function. Oh, I made a mistake with this previous question. That should be a 2, of course. So we plot it, and if you look closely, there's 2 x-intercepts. You get, let's go find the root. You get exactly 3 and exactly 2. So sometimes the calculator spits out a bunch of zeros like this, but this is exactly 0.2 and 0.3. Okay, so by graphing, we get 0.2 and 0.3. But you have to look carefully and make sure they both work. So 0.2 wouldn't work here because this would give you a negative probability, which is not possible. So you have to justify that, right? So maybe I'll just write solving yields k equals 0.2, 0.3. However, with k equals 0.2, what was that? K minus 0.28 is less than 0, therefore k equals 0.3. Okay, in the last part, we're asked to find the expected value. That is just going to be this sum. You're going to take 0 times the x's times the probability of x's. 1 times that, 0.3 minus 0.28 plus 2 times 0.46 plus 3 times 0.29 minus 2 times 0.3 squared, I believe. Yes. And you type all that in onto your calculator, and you get 1.27 is the expected value.